Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And welcome to the Advancement Center. And welcome to the world beyond all worlds. If you missed Robert's broadcast yesterday, the 16th, go there now to fully understand my joy. This has been my birthday week. Genya took us on an exhilarating experience of flying on her broadcast this past Tuesday, which ushered in a beautiful birthday on Wednesday. And beloved guests arrived on Friday, just after David's inspired broadcast. On my 7th birthday, my beloved uncle said, "Barbara, may all your wishes and dreams come true." And so many have. And there's always more. I'm not closing any doors there. Here are a few of them. A heart-centered home where all are invited and honored as dear friends, called the Advancement Center. Um, a magnificent partnership with my beloved. An opportunity to share with everyone via technology, virtual hugs, and real ones too. And a perspective that is elevated way above the seeming. And lastly, but certainly not the last one, vitality and recognition of each other's spark. And I feel like I'm speaking to each one of your sparks right now. Well, yesterday, Simeon carried us all to that world beyond all worlds and introduced us to our very own spark, which is all and everything. Elizabeth in Costa Rica, I always look for her texts, maybe about 30 seconds after the broadcast. And she said, most of the day focused on the spark and the power of this broadcast is unspeakable. Thank you, Elizabeth. Now, today, Facebook posted my memory of January 17th, 2020, and I read these words. And of course, I shared them again to be enjoyed. But the words were, through a smile, a glance, or a gesture, we transmit the unspoken language of our Creator. It is our true nature to do this very thing. And when it happens, time stops, and the energy that is created is equal to the energy that created the universe. And in that moment, everything that we came here to do is fulfilled, and we are home. David. The more people are going to be reading that on January 17th, 2021. The importance of the most loving words cannot be underestimated. We're inundated with so much these days. So the message that comes through from each and every one of us who is aligned and alive at this time, your words are important to be shared. And that's why I'm so glad you're here today. Yeah. A new wish just appeared in my list. Everyone within my sound, share Simeon's words with your dearest friends, thus creating an ever-expanding oasis where all will find refreshment and sustenance in a fully lived life. Yeah. David expressed this. David, you're right here. Your heart is our heart, and thank God you found us in 2017. And we heard this just 2 days ago. But this is the kind of writing that cannot be heard once. And it's my pleasure, and it's almost my mandate to make sure that it's heard again through another voice, a seeming other heart, and it all points to love. And it's called Just Feel. As I walk through the world, I feel love. I feel love from all the people, all the animals, all the trees, the flowers, the rocks, and the plants. And they feel it from me. I can see my field reaching out beyond this body, having no limits, and all the world is singing. Everything can hear me, and I can hear everything. It's my spirit. It's my essence. And it's going out in every direction, and everything is responding. This is who you are. This is what you do. Connect to your field that extends all around you. The field that lifts your body and makes you feel as though your feet are not touching the ground, which is the beginning of flying. I extend the arms of your spirit and embrace and feel all the love that you see in one smile, one flower, one tree, or one touch. There is no greater feeling than to feel your spirit dance as that feeling enters the heart of all creation, which is you. What I am expressing is the mystery of love, which can never be explained, but can only be felt. It cannot be known, it cannot be given, and it cannot be taken. It can only be felt. And when the feeling is transmitted, it can be felt by all because it is in all and is produced by all. Then everything collapses to that single point of view. This is the place where you have created other universes and planets, and you begin to play with great joy and mischief like a child. Fueled by the energy of that one moment, you create worlds that last for millions of years. The child that you see sitting on the floor, moving their hands in the air as if they are juggling something, happens because they are. They are juggling the planets that they have created. This is what you are capable of. And that capability will appear to you out of nowhere, suddenly, without warning. And you will not have the words to express the magnitude of the beauty of the world that you just entered. It is the magnificent world of you, and it will take your breath away. But don't worry, because we can see that you have already taken our breath away. Just feel all the magic of life that exists in your world. Thank you, David. It's wonderful. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Do you happen to recall your whereabouts on this date, January 17th, 1986? There was a great reappearance that too few are aware of. And today, we celebrate Robert's Come to Earth Day. The story is amazing, and the opening begins with a fatal crash. If this is new to you and you would like details, write to me, and I will send you a detailed description of that day written by Robert. It changed my life, and perhaps yours. It set my course to finally meet Robert again on February 8th, 2009. We were married October 17th, 2009, 11 and a half years ago. And Simeon has become a constant friend. I share his words of today with you. At 8 o'clock this morning, I wrote, Dearest Simeon, the date today adds up to number 5, and 5 is freedom, numerologically. With every word spoken yesterday, you gave us a new freedom, a free ticket to life in its fullest, and the secret you handed to us was the spark within us that makes every impossible now possible. I read the transcript of the broadcast, and as I edited and felt the words, I was so pleased. Now, when I read the words, I am thrilled You have just handed us the golden key to all life. In about 3.5 hours, I will be broadcasting the joy in my heart and acknowledging everyone's spark. Now, I long for your words. And as usual, I put up the quotation marks. We feel your dedication, your love, and remind you of the wish you made many years ago in a course you were taking at the University of Washington in Seattle called Oral Interpretation. You wished to speak the words of truth that would set all men free to be the love they are. Your spark just grows every time you sparkle with love, with loving care for everyone and everything created by love. Speak those words and watch the world around you change. We love your sparkle, your loving friend forever, Simeon. Thank you for being here so I could share this out loud. Thank you. Now, the other wonderful thing that happened in this week was on Thursday, I had my art class. And I don't know if this is number 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But at every class before this, everyone would say, Barbara, get pastel paper. So I ordered pastel paper. You know what it is? It's sandpaper. I could go to the hardware store. At any rate, I was all set, and it was quite an experience. Each week calls upon something else. And, well, no words, I'll just share it. Wait, is it there? Yeah, there it is. Now, those rocks, the expertise in the class is amazing because some people look like they took a camera and other people were so fastidious they were still drawing it in. And I found a new freedom, the freedom of color and the freedom of splash. And it's wonderful. So Mandar is our dear friend, and he's changing a lot of people's lives by setting them free. And isn't that what we're all here to do? Is to set each other free, to recognize each other's spark. And when you have your spark recognized, that's everything. That's joy. So thank you for coming today so that I could share my joys with you. And don't forget, if you'd like to get a copy of what happened on January 17th, 1986, email us and you'll have it. There's just a little postscript that when I was preparing for the broadcast today, I looked over and Robert was writing. There's no more beautiful scene in my existence. So when the broadcast was about to begin, he said, I'm not finished yet, so stay tuned. And once again, thank you. Until we meet again, I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a truly magic future. Thank you.